Okay, guys, we are back on Seattle Sanctuary for Ironman Saga next installation. And I told you last episode, or at the end of the last episode, that we were going to check on these crops. They still don't seem to be in a circle, but I'm pretty sure these are ready to go. Um, I mean, they're saying they're ripe, so let's get the food storage bin going so that we can get these things out of the ground, huh? We want to check. Oh, actually, eesh, got a bunch of logs, but our cart's full, and there's a spider over there. I can see him. Hopefully, he stays over that way. What is this? We have another plot here. Huh! That's Wimp. That's what we need for our rope. Okay. Do we have. We do have our rake. Okay. Well, that needs to be tended then. Holy cow. I can't remember planting that there. But hey, that means that we don't have to go out and why is that one just empty? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, see, there's a spider there. He's aged. So he's not old, he's not venerable. Means he's probably still pretty tough. So we're going to go this way so we can watch him. We're going to open the cart. What is... I'm not sure what that even was. Hang on. Okay, apparently the landlord is actually working downstairs, so if it gets to be too distracting, we will cut the video and I will come back to it later, so I may end up having to splice. Hopefully that's not the case, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so what we need is, we've already got our saw, so we're going to grab a few of these logs. And we're going to, oh, where did, right there. We want to watch that spider. We're going to put the saws in here. We know we're going to need planks, so let's just get busy making some planks. And we're going to bring this over just a bit. Um, well, I guess before we get going too much, we need to get some water. Uh, well, we're going to be a little slow. We'll get down here to the water so we can actually drink something. Ah, okay, so not this tile, but this tile. No point in going any further than we absolutely have to. And remember, we cannot craft while moving, but there are certain things you can do. Eating is one of them. We don't have any food on us. We're about halfway down. Yeah, 52%. So we'll keep an eye on that. Just like we're going to keep an eye on our friend the spider here. So we're going to bring this down just so we can see him. Because trust me, if he comes at me, I'm dropping these logs and going. They can be on the ground, that's fine. And let's look up food storage bin. To start with, we need a ribbon and a plank. Okay, and then we need large nails. Oh, we don't have any large nails on us. That's not going to help. And more planks. So we got to go back and get some large nails. We're going to get some planks made first. I like to take a quick second just to clear the tabs out so I know that I've clicked on each one, and that just clears out the current text. I mean, it's still there, so I can click on the trade and it's still going to be what the trade said, but there's no new information in there. That way, if somebody says something on the server, it's going to change the tab to be red again, so I'll know that that there's new information there. That's what I thought. Okay. So there is a mod out there. It's client-side mod that allows you to keep track of certain skills. I don't have it on this character, but it wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea to have. It's kind of nice to be able to know. Let me move this for a second. We're going to move this up here and we're going to extend it down. That way you guys can see some, well, most of it in real time. In fact, let's move this. We're going to bring this in a touch. We can move this down even further. And we can open that one up. I'm not too worried about mind and soul. I'm more concerned with body strength and um, body control. But let's see. Yeah, that gives you an idea of most of it. And then, of course, there's a bunch of other subcategories and so forth, but then you can at least see what's going on for that. Um, put this back down here. Actually, yeah. And then our inventory window can go back. It kind of forces you to have a friends tab, but oh, actually, I want the skill tab available if it pops up. Okay, let's keep going. And grab a swig of coffee. So I did not, despite my best efforts, I did not get a chance to watch all of Old Bitty Gaming's Wurm videos today, but I will. I'll finish it up. Sounds like her um audio issues have probably been fixed. There's still a very, very, very slight echo to it, um, but she said that she's been kind of tweaking on it and doing little fixes and trying to get it figured out. And it sounds like she's pretty much got it. Actually, let's move this one over so it's not so tight, and then we can move this one over as a little bit as well. There we go. Ooh, too far. And she was doing some things today that at the start of the video, um, doing some more digging and talking about how um, it's. I can't remember what her wordage exactly was, but essentially it's peaceful, it's relaxing, it's almost like meditation in a sense. It's calming on the soul, um, and we are going to get into some of that on. Well, I mean, look how flat most of this almost is. So we've got a huge piece of ground here that's going to need to be completely flattened to be able to build on, or at least in, some of it. Um, so we will get to that, but make sure we got our little spider friend in view. Um, so we'll get into some digging, leveling, all that stuff. We're gonna have to do it anyway, but right now we're just kind of trying to work on getting some of the essentials taken care of. And I saw her skills window open like this, and that's what kind of prompted me to bring this up. I think it's a really, really neat idea, because then you can kind of see everything that's going on in a nutshell. And then even if you don't get an actual pop-up when it goes to a whole number, you can still see that it's still working. So like that one said saw. Well, that's under the miscellaneous. That's right there. So now saw is 4.05, and we've gained 0.721 just this particular session. But that is neither here nor there. Let's grab this wood scrap, drop that in there. So we already know we need at least 25 planks. We've gone through a couple of logs so far, a few of them. I think we had 6 total, so we've gone through half. And we're considerably lower weight right now. So now if he started coming after us, we could easily, um, I don't know if we could easily get away from him. Oh, why? We should have the, well, I guess if it's in the crafting window, it doesn't matter. But it just seemed odd that we had the rake activated, but we're making planks. I don't know. I don't know. Contains too little material. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we've only got 1 log left that can actually make planks. So we'll get that done. And that log's being stubborn. Okay, that one's done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these last 2. And actually, that's even, there's not enough weight there to even make kindling. So yeah, those two are useless. They are. They really are. Okay, so let's drop those. We have 28 planks. We can drop those on the cart. Oh, we can't. We can't drop them all. That's okay. That drops our weight down. Let's go see. We're going to kill that, and we're going to kill this. And we're going to run back. Well, best we can. And see if we even have any large nails. There's an empty spot. There's an empty spot. I wonder if this is the area that we were digging in before. I don't remember. It's been a little while. But I honestly didn't remember this field of wemp plants. That's really cool. That's going to help us out tremendously. I think we did plant those before we planted the vegetable garden. I think we did quite a few episodes ago. Probably right after we came to this server, one of the two, or one of the first couple of videos on it. So we lose, going from grass to peat, we lose Um, about 3. Okay, so about 0.8 speed. 0.8. And then we drop way down. 2.2 loss for the marsh. Okay, I think, let's check here. That would be a no. We don't have any large nails. I know I was already there. Large iron nails requires small anvil and iron lumps. So let's pull a small anvil into our inventory. And we're going to need, oh, that kindling is not enough, and that wood scrap is not enough. Good gravy. Oh, there's the carving knife. Let's do 1 log. These logs are about to go away too. Okay, we need to pull those. May as well pull the wood scrap and the kindling that we have. Okay, let's close that. Close that. Activate the carving knife. We're going to take this one. Let's see if we can get some more wood scrap as well. We're not having a whole lot of luck today. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Well, either way, we should still have enough wood scrap. Combine. All right, let's, where's our, oh, there's that. Okay, so let's go right over here. Nope. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this log. That log's already in there. We're going to take the saw. And we're going to go ahead and make another plank. We may as well, because that will create wood scrap. Now we can make a fire. We're going to open that fire up. We're going to drop our iron lump in there. We're going to, oops, we're going to throw these 3 logs in there. Okay. So we're just waiting for these to heat up to the point of burning down. Let's examine the fire. 4 minutes is all it's giving us. That's alright. These will heat up pretty quick. And realistically, we can actually take that out, activate it, right click, and burn. And then examine again, and now we've got 22 minutes, so plenty of time. While we're waiting, we're going to put the iron in there. Or, excuse me, the anvil in there. These won't take too long to heat back up. See, there goes the logs, the kindling, and the wood scrap. They're all damaging out. As soon as they damage out completely, they'll add to the fuel for the fire. And you can do the same thing with planks. You can do shafts, handles, mallets. I mean, anything actually made of wood. You can throw it in there and it'll burn them up. So if you got a bunch of scrap nonsense, archery bows, whatever, and you need fuel for your fire, you can use any of that stuff and it'll burn it up. So now that all that's burned, let's examine. We've got 25 minutes. So that, it didn't give much time, but it gave an additional 3, with the delay, probably about 4 minutes worth of fire. And we don't need this to go very long. We just need to be able to make some large nails. Let's take a look at this here. Yeah, a whole lot of ones. May as well throw it in and get it kind of gone. So we've got room. There's 22. Okay, so we'll keep an eye. We're going to go and close the crafting window for a minute. We're going to open this back up and take our better pickaxe. May as well waste a little bit of time banging on this wall, huh? Oh, what the heck just happened there? That was weird. Let's see. Did it throw it in there? It did. Alrighty then. Let's put you back in there. I didn't mean to take it out of there. So anyway, we'll see if we can get some better ore coming out of this. Because we're probably going to need some more higher quality ore than just 1 through 3. Okay, those are now glowing. We'll give them a couple of minutes. Well, not necessarily a couple of minutes, but we'll go through a couple of actions here and see what we get. We're not going to have the stamina for that one. So we did get some that are higher quality. Got 5 that are above 5. Let's pull these lumps out. Combine those. And then we're going to take this lump in there, and what we need large nails. I think I went past them. Yep, they're right here in this first section. Four large nails. Yeah, we got it. Pretty bad one right there. Now, it's not going to do anything just putting it back in the campfire. It's just going to keep it hot. But I'm just trying to separate it from these other ones. So we may as well see if we can get 2 sets so that we can make a bulk storage bin as well. Since we're already here and the iron lump is hot. Definitely not having a whole lot of success right now. We're going to cancel these two so we can get some stamina back and try again. We just got to watch this lump and make sure it stays glowing. If it pulls off of being glowing, we can't work with it any further. Oh, it's only searing. Okay, well, cancel these out. We got to put it back in the fire. Now we may as well take all of this, bring it over, combine that, because that's all small stuff that isn't going to amount to a hill of beans for us. Okay, we're going to take all of this. Probably not all going to fit, but that's glowing again. I wonder if we... Oh, okay. Let's put that back in here. Now we'll examine it. Nope. I didn't know if maybe it was going to tell us how long it would stay glowing with that new mod for the fires in, and it telling us how long the fire is going to last. It would be kind of nice to tell how long a lump is going to stay at the temperature it is, or food, or whatever. Okay, we now have enough for 2 sets. Or 2 boxes, I should say. We should probably make a couple of extras. And since this one is lower quality, we'll throw it in there. Try to maintain a consistent quality, may as well. So we've got 11. Oh, it's not going to let us. Okay, how about we just throw that back in there? We've got 11 nails. We only need 4 to start with. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. We'll go ahead and kill that one. Kill that one. And we're going to come back over here. We're going to open this back up. And we're going to take out another log. Burn it. See, now we've got almost an hour. We're not going to be recording for that long. We have, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. But now I can put, yeah, we have planks. So we're going to put the large nails. Whoa, it's not the large nails, is it? It is the ribbons, which are on the cart. Okay, so let's head back to the cart. Hello, Mr. Sheep. And there's a ram. So, Miss Sheep and Mr. Ram. Oh, there's a deer. So that's something you don't see terribly often, but they do exist. I'd like to see a donkey. See if I can ride a donkey. But can't ride a donkey without a rope because you have to. Oh, look at that. We have oranges on our orange tree. Nice. The rest of them are still growing. Good to know. Since we're heading out this way, maybe we should pick up this log so it's not just out here by itself. Yeah, our spider friend is still over there. Oh, he wasn't by himself. Gotcha. Now we're going to be moving slower. So let's go down here. Yeah, let's hit this pile right here. We'll drop these two off. And we can continue on our way. Ugh. Boy, do I wish there was a sprint speed on this, but and we'd be moving faster if this was paved ground, but it's not. And we wouldn't be moving all that much faster. All right. Yeah. Okay, so this one would be fine if we leveled everything to this one. That's all right. I think when we start leveling, if we started further up here, well, if we start up here, we're going to find dirt from somewhere to be able to keep all of it level coming down. If we start down here, we'll have an excess of dirt. So we're probably going to have to start kind of in the middle, work our way back, which is going to give us excess that we can bring forward and kind of go from there. But that'll be for another episode. Today is all about the food storage bin, so that we can pull the items out of being harvested. Is that 2 spiders now? Or is that just 1? No, I think it's just 1. Alright. Open this up, move forward so we can see our friend, the spider. We need this, and we need ribbon. Oops. Let's pull this over here. Now we can do ribbon. And we can do a plank. So to start with, if you have ribbon and you have plank, you can do bulk storage bin, food storage bin, huge oil barrel, large chest, trash heap. At some point we're going to need one of those. He is coming this way. You better know your role and stay there, dude. And then I currently cannot make them yet, but you can also make a crow's nest and huge tub. Right now we're just worried about the food storage bin, so we're going to drop this way down. We're going to do one attempt at a time. Okay, we got one started. So we're going to add that to the crafting window. We've already got the planks. Oh, we don't have all the planks. Some of the planks are right here. But we want to be able to watch our friend over here. So let's continue that. And Old Biddy Gaming says that nails seem to be the most difficult thing for her when crafting different things. So she leaves them for last. So that's what we're going to try to do. See if it makes a difference. I personally think that my skill is so low that it's not going to matter much. But, who knows? She might be right. And we're going to have to cancel after this one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Let's go ahead and cancel. Get some stamina back. Now we'll continue. Oh, you better stay over there. Don't make me run away. Because I will. I will run away. Crying and screaming like a little girl. Not because I don't like spiders, but because I don't like dying. I got no tent, no nothing. Well, technically I do, but if I died, I wouldn't be respawning in it. I would forcibly respawn the at North Point, at the what do you call it? The settlement token, because that's what's currently set up as the Stone of Soulfall. There is no Stone of Soulfall. And my tent is just outside anyway, but I'm running this as if I didn't have a tent. And that's about a 2-hour run to get back down here where I'm currently at. So it would not be a fun little run, but I'd probably be able to wave as I walk through Old Biddy Gaming's deed. She does have some fencing up, I believe. She was working on putting in a well as well. Or not necessarily a well, but, a fountain. So that she can have fresh water. She made herself a pendulum. First time doing that, if I understood correctly. because normally she has her GM characters set everything up for her and she just plays, but she has decided not to do that, even though she has the ability to on this server. She's just enjoying playing. We are getting down there. It's taking a little bit, but we're getting down there. I'm going to go ahead and grab these other planks. Oops, not those. We're going to grab these planks and put them up there. So spiders are another one that cannot follow you into the water. So if you just wanted to get them away from you or what have you, I know it sounds really, really insane. But you can go up into their aggro range, get their attention. They may hit you once or twice, but if you um, get their attention, you can move away from them in whatever direction you want, and basically lead them away from what you've got going on. So, um, like right now, I am pretty close. Oh, let's see. I'm pretty close to the water right there. You can see it right here. So if I was really worried about this guy, and he keeps creeping closer, so I'm getting a little worried about him. But I could run up there and draw him that way, um, off into the distance, and then hook, a quick 90 degrees right, shoot down here to the water, and swim a little ways away, and come back over here, and then he'd be way over there. So you can do that. That one failed. So we got 6 more planks to put in. Oh, that might be 5. Let's see. No, I think that's a 6. They the devs kind of chose a difficult font to be able to see everything. So we are at 5 now. And as long as this bin is empty, I can pick it up. If it's not empty, it's full of food, it may as well be secured to the ground. There's just no way that you can lift it. So we're not going to put anything into it just yet. We're going to finish crafting it. Why are we crafting it way out here knowing that we got to take it all the way back there? Well, because our cart is here and our cart is too heavy for us to pull at the moment. There's just too much wood on it. And that shouldn't be too much wood, but apparently it is. One more. Okay, now what we're going to do, since we don't need any of this other stuff anymore, we just need the nails, we're going to drop these planks. Okay, we're going to pick this guy up. It's kind of at the crux of our limit. We're going to start heading that direction so we get a little further away from that spider. But as you can see, with all of that in there, it's 53 kilos, can be upgraded with a log, or improved with a log, but we're not done with it yet. And we've got a bunch of garbage wood anyway, so what I consider garbage wood. It's not of a quality material that I would be wanting to use, but the quality of material that I would want to use is over on the other server, on the other character, not on this guy. We're going to get all the way over here. And later on, we're going to have to make another food storage bin just so we can empty this one out, put it in there, and then we can empty that one, or move this one from where we placed it into a better location once we start making our buildings and stuff. We'll put the two of them kind of side by side or whatever, and probably use our cart to transport most of the goods back and forth. And by then we'll have much better quality cart, and we'll have higher skills, and probably have a lot more food. I'm definitely stoked about having that wimp, though, that's for sure. That means we can make a fishing net, we can get some fish meat, get our fishing skill up a little bit. I need to find some willows so we can make a fishing pole, but we've got a lot of stuff that we need for actual fishing, for deep water fishing. Right now we're focusing more on getting some other stuff dealt with first. Almost there. Oh, little lag spike. So we're going to go on the other side of the corn over here. This tile right here. Make sure we're actually in the tile. We are. Okay. Now we can drop this back in there. We need the nails, so we're going to put those in there. Okay, everybody cross their fingers. There's one. There's two. Halfway done. Oh, we had an issue with one of them. There's three of them in. Bang! So only 2 failures out of 6 attempts. I'd call that a pretty good success for 4 nails. And we have a food storage bin. Let's take a look here. This is quality level 3.71. Not the greatest, but not terrible either. Let's open this up. We are at fine carpentry. Oh, maybe that's not what we were getting. Carpentry, regular carpentry, right there. 7.33. That's not too shabby. I like it. Now we can go around and harvest some stuff and dump it in there, and we'll have pumpkins, and we'll have pumpkins, and we'll have pumpkins, and we'll have pumpkins. We'll be able to eat for a week just on pumpkins. I don't know, Biddy's got to be laughing at me now. Okay. $18 out of those 4 plots. And this is tomatoes. Got 4 out of there. Harvest the corn. Got 4 corn. Here's the second corn right here. That's 8. Oh, we can't forget about the carrots. Kind of been itching to harvest the carrots. I know we're only going to get 4 or 5, but as a kid I used to actually work in, my mom had a friend that had carrots growing out in her garden in her backyard, and we used to go over and visit her, and seemed like every time me or my siblings would ask if we could go and steal a carrot, and she'd let us go out right out into the garden and pull up whatever carrot we wanted. Okay. Look at that. We now have stuff in our food storage bin. Stuff. Not necessarily good stuff, but it's stuff. Okay, I'm not worried about replanting just yet. What I need to do is I need to take 2 of these pumpkins back out. We're going to eat these. Yes, I know, they're raw. I'm just trying to get my food stores up right now. But we did succeed in finishing off what we were setting out to do. Actually, I'll close that. We got ourselves a food storage bin just outside the garden. And this may end up not being a garden down the road, but for now, it works. It really does. We'll finish eating this one. See where we're at. We're at 44. Let's take 3 more. We're going to eat those. And while we're eating those, we're going to come over here harvest the rice. No, we can't harvest the rice just yet. We're too busy eating the pumpkin. %49. Now we can tell it to harvest a rice. $51. 15% nutrition. So we're not at 0 nutrition at least. I don't want to move over there and try to harvest that one as well, because we're queued up to harvest this one and to harvest this one. So if we move, we're going to lose this queue. So it wouldn't do us any bit of good. But he's almost done with this pumpkin, then they'll start harvesting this. Okay, we ended up at 57. All right. We're going to replant these 3 rice. Rice doesn't offer a whole lot of weight, but it offers a little bit of variety, and I'm sure there's dishes that you can make rice with. Let's see. Open this up. Let's search by ingredient. So we have cooked rice, fermented rice wine, rice porridge, rice wine, and unfermented rice wine. So you either get cooked rice or rice porridge, or you get rice wine. Let's see. Let's take a look at the unfermented. Active maple syrup. So you need maple sap, saucepan, cauldron, oven or campfire, hot skill cooking. Okay, we need cooked rice, which requires campfire or oven, saucepan or pottery bowl, rice, water, and optional salt. Grindstone and rock salt. Well, we haven't found rock salt just yet, so we can't use can't do the salt or any of that stuff. But that's for making wine. Let's take a quick look right here. Let's see. There's the cooked rice that we just looked at. And rice porridge requires cooked rice as well. So either way, to use rice in any recipe, possibly, you need cooked rice. But that doesn't mean you can't just eat rice raw. I know Biddy likes to. Let's go ahead and secure that for now. Oh, it's too poor quality to be secured. Okay, well, good. That just means that it's in. It's a beat up old Pinto that nobody wants to steal. um, throw this in there. There we go. And we don't want to. Is that another? That is another cotton. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pick the cotton. Okay. And we're going to pick this cotton. All right, we're going to move the cotton up here. So we're going to take this and pick seeds. Okay, so we still only have the one cotton to be able to heal ourselves, but we now have cotton seeds. So we're about to make ourselves a good little portion of cotton. We've got food for a quick minute, so this is going to be okay. Oh, that's right. My rake. And we'll get some cottonseed in there. We'll do some cottonseed in here. Do some cottonseed in here. And since one of them's done, we'll go ahead and do this one. To what I'm looking at currently is if we're dumb enough to go after another black wolf right now, we might need some cotton to be able to bandage our wounds. Um, since I don't have any farmer's salve, I don't have the ingredients for farmer's salve, it might be a good idea to at least have some cotton fields going. We do this one, and we can do 4 more. Now, I have been on servers before where I've seen these huge fields of cotton and wemp. That is not my intention. And I do mean huge. We're talking like 20 or 30 by 20 or 30 tiles, square. Um, I ran into one that I swear that the field itself had to have been at least 60 long. Okay, we're going to put the last one over here just because we got this oddball spot. May as well. Oh, escape, escape. We missed one. Right there. I just happened to catch that one. All right, let's take a look at our handiwork. So our vegetable garden has now become a cotton field with a food storage bin next to it. Okay, one last thing before we go. we're going to shoot back into the mine. There's that wolf. Doggone it, he came back for more. Well, we don't have enough cotton to deal with you right now, Mr. Wolf, so we're going to sneak around you. And how is he out in the water? That must be pretty shallow water. So we're going to go out this way so that we can swim. There we go. And there's a sheep in the mine again. Open. Okay, so what we want to do, we're going to sort by quality level. We're going to take all of this to here, pull that out. We're going to combine those so we don't have to worry about those anymore. That is now less than a quality level 1. We're not going to worry about putting any of that in, but we're going to open it because we can put this in there, turn it into a box. We can take this out, put it in there, and for now, we can put those in there because we don't need those right now either. Okay, so we can now close our campfire. We've got examine. We got about 14 minutes, but we can snuff it. Now we still have a campfire there. Something we haven't been doing. And I believe we can relight it, but I don't remember if it takes a... I don't know. Either way, if we have to create another one, we have to create another one. I think it requires flint and steel, but I'm not 100% certain at this point. Maybe I should have looked into that first before just snuffing it. Okay. That can go in there. We don't need the anvil. We don't need the saw right now. We don't need the rake right now. And we don't need the cotton right now. That's all extra weight. We don't need the carving knife. We're just going to, we're going to keep, actually, we're going to put that in there as well so that we have an empty inventory. I wonder if we can actually pick that up. No, it doesn't let us just pick it up, so it is what it is. Okay, so now we are empty. Where'd that wolf go? There he is. We're going to try to bring our cart closer now that we're empty. And then we're going to call it quits. See, there's our cart off in the distance, right there. Now I'm hoping by having the skills window open at all times, you guys can just kind of keep track of what you're seeing. We don't have to do a call out at the end of each video. I know that sometimes gets a little dull going through each and every skill. Um, I'll probably go through them from time to time, but we're not going to go like the carpentry says there was a skill gain of 0.805490. What we'll probably do is, don't want to run past it. We'll just um, notate what the skill currently is. So right now it's at 7.334846, and then fine carpentry is at 4.860765. So anytime we're working on different stuff, those numbers are going to keep going up. And I don't know, maybe once or twice a week, we'll. Oh, cool! We can actually move the card again. We'll we'll go through the different areas that we've been working on and give a total update. But yeah, I don't really want to bore you guys with all of the breakdown for every single skill at the end of every single episode. I thought it was going to be a decent idea to start with, but the more it goes on, the more I'm just not liking it. Um, but I mean, if you guys want to continue seeing that, we're not going to do it this episode. But leave me a comment down below and let me know if you want to still go through each and every episode, knowing what the end skills are on this. We can still do that. I don't, like I said, I don't want to bore you guys. We've only got 33 on here. Eesh, I don't want to. Can we still move? Yeah. Okay. I'm really leery about trying to fill this up anymore because I don't want it to be too overloaded and us not be able to drag it again. But at least this way it'll be a little closer. Open. Will not fit in the cart. Nope, we can't drag the cart either. So now it's too heavy. Um, so what did we put in there? 2, 3, maybe? Quality level. Okay, let's sort by damage then. Okay. So we're going to have to do away with some of this wood. And I have an idea of what I want to do. But that won't be until possibly next episode. What do we got on here? We've got the hatchet. So that's okay. Alright. So our spider friend is still way over there somewhere. We don't have to worry about him. We're going to stop dragging the cart. We've got a pile of wood there. We've got a pile of wood here. And okay, that's it. There's that wolf. Now see, dude, there's a deer right there. Why didn't you go after the deer? Doggone weird wolf. I'm going to come out here by the water just in case. Okay, so this has been a little longer than anticipated, so we're going to go ahead and cut it here. Go check out OBD Gaming. I will leave a link in the end cards to her channel. She's putting out some really, really, really good videos. She does hers a lot like I do mine. We try to explain everything we do. We don't try to cut out anything. We want you guys to see exactly what you're in for if you play these games. She's not just playing Worm. She's also playing the Infected and Eco. Um, Eco, I'm really interested in. My system won't handle it right now. It is kind of system intensive, and the system itself will, but my video card won't. So I got to get a new video card. But at some point, if I can get the system upgraded and I can handle it, we'll go ahead and give that one a shot as well. I'm not against trying out new games for sure, but so yeah, she's doing Wurm Unlimited both on this server as well as her own private server. Two different series running. One of them, um, she is doing full on, no skips, no, no nothing. You get to see everything, and that is on Westlake. It's on her own private server. And then when she's here on Seattle Sanctuary, she um, she uses this as a place to be able to just kind of play for a bit, and um, and then she'll come on every couple of days and do some more stuff while she's recording. But she does a pretty good job at updating everyone on what all she's done while she was um, not behind the camera. Um, so sorry, I'm tabbed back into the game right now because I'm watching that wolf. In fact, I'll switch it back over just real quick. So he is right here, and I just watched him come from back over here where he, oh, there's something else right over there. There's a wildcat over there too. Doggone. But he came from over here, walked right past that deer again, um, all the way down to the water, stood there for a quick second, and then came up and looked like he was coming up this way, but then immediately changed direction and headed that way. So, yeah. I didn't want to get my tail feathers handed to me as I was trying to log out. Anyway, yeah, go check out Old Bitty Gaming. She's got some really, really good videos. If you're interested in games like this, she has a couple others that she's doing, like I mentioned. I'm primarily sticking just with Worm right now. I do have a few others that I'm kind of working on here and there, but nothing, um, nothing that really strikes my fancy like Worm does. I really enjoy playing this one. I'm trying to put out at least, at the very least, trying to put out a weekly video um, with server news to tell everyone what's going on this server. This is Seattle Sanctuary. It's my private server. It is open to the public. Um, there's still uh, plenty of room if you want to swing through and create a deed. I've got some different mods installed to be able to help you gain a little coin here and there. There's a bounty mod. Um, there's a fishmonger. I've got merchants set up so that when you do have enough coin, you can purchase a merchant contract and set up your own merchant. In the um, in the starter village, which is North Point. I recently, and this is something that even Old Biddy probably doesn't know yet, unless she's jumped on her GM character, and which is Quarry, uh, and come over to check out the starter town. But now, across from the market, I have archery targets set up as well as um, training dolls for melee combat. So you can get your melee skills up a little bit. I'm probably going to be putting in a couple of extra merchants there just outside those two areas that sell um, basic melee and archery weaponry. But again, you're going to have coin for it. I will keep the prices low, but I will also keep the quality level low. These will be items that you will not be able to improve. So if you want better gear, you're going to have to buy it from a player, in a trade, or buy it from their merchant or what have you, or you're going to have to craft it yourself. Um, if you want to set up a goods merchant that sells melee weaponry, armor, um, different bows or arrows, or what have you, by all means, that's what the contracts are there for, so that people can purchase a contract for a merchant, and then they can sell their wares. There's 100 stalls in the marketplace. There are 3 stalls currently being used uh, by my 3 merchants. There are still 97 contracts available. So there's going to be 100 merchants at some point, if they all get purchased. Um, but there's more stuff in store. There's a public mine. There's a docks just outside. I'm trying to work on building some roads, throwing in some guard towers. There may be another town or two coming in here pretty soon. There's a lot of things in store. And what in the world the bird is chirping for? Man, I'm trying to end the episode, not start a new one. What's going on here? Those aren't ready. It's the wemp. Okay, sorry guys. One last thing, because I don't want to do anything off camera on this character. So let's go check on this, and we will definitely close the video out. I apologize. I know this has been a long video, um, but yeah, the wemp is ripe. Okay, well, let's harvest the wemp. We got 5 wemp plants. That's sand. We can't plant there. Oh, you know what? We have more area up here. So we're going to pick seeds. We're going to go over here. Two, three, four. We got 6 plots. So we'll get these planted. Hopefully that guy's high enough away from the water. Oh, I didn't even let you see what I was doing. I'm sorry. Okay, so I went over and harvested the wemp. I came back to our farm here with the cotton and planted. I got 5 seeds from 5 wemp plants. So this row here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this guy here is now wemp. This one's still open. That's all cotton. So we're going to have a bit of cotton. We're going to have some wemp so we can start making ropes and all that good stuff, fishing nets and what have you. But that is, honest to goodness, that is it. We're going to call this one a night. Um, Thank you so much for watching and hanging in there with me. Um, it's been, I don't know, kind of a weird video. I don't know what else to call it, but we've been running for about a half an hour over what my target time typically is. Um, but yeah, so go check out Old Bitty Gaming. Check out some of my other videos if you want. If you like this video or you like this style of video, leave a comment below. Hit that like button. Um, I don't insist on anyone subscribing, but I appreciate those of you that do subscribe. If you want notifications on when I put new content out, hit that bell so that you can get those notifications. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Um, Guys, we'll see you in the next one.